guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this look right here. It is using the new Lorac Pro 3 palette. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Okay, so I went ahead and primed my eyes with the NYX Proof It Waterproof Eye Primer. I absolutely love this eye primer and I definitely recommend it. And now we are going to go in with the shadows. I'm using the Lorac Pro 3 for my look today. If you have not tried this palette, I definitely recommend it. It's the same great Lorac quality that we all know and love from the 1 and 2, except this one is just like nude. I think the Lorac Pro 1 is very like warm toned neutrals, and then the Lorac Pro 2 is very like cool toned neutrals, whereas this is just like nude. Like it's all different varying shades of nude. This is like a little bit of a pop of color, but for the most part it's like all just very nude, neutral shades. And they don't, there's a nice mix of warm and cool in here, so I really like this palette. And I am going to go ahead and start with the transition shade, and I'm going to take the shade Pink Nude, which is a matte color, on a big fluffy brush. I'm just going to throw this in the crease. With Lorac shadows especially, I really like to do my eyes first, just because they do have a little bit of fallout because they are really nice and soft. So I usually like to do my eyes first anyway, but especially with Lorac shadows. And I think I'm going to do a darker look, more dramatic. So I definitely want to keep it nice and clean and not do my foundation first. So this color is really like a barely there, almost like skin tone shade for me. So I really like it because it just adds a little bit of powder into the crease so everything blends nicely. Okay, and then going in with a smaller brush, I'm going to take the shade Terracotta, which is like almost like a baby puke kind of color. It does remind me a lot of like Makeup Geek Desert Sands. I really enjoy this shade. It's very warm, which I like. The only thing about this palette that I will say is the shade Medallion does have a little bit of like chunky glitter in it, so it's not the smoothest shade, but the rest of them are the same awesome Lorac quality, super smooth and buttery. It's just that one shade, because I think of the way it has like glitter in it, it's not as smooth as the others. Okay, so now I'm going to take a flat brush. This is from Wet n Wild. It's just a flat like eyeshadow brush. I think I'm going to take the shade Amethyst. I really kind of want to do like a dramatic look. So I'm going to take this one. It's very dark, but it's like this berry color, which I think is super pretty. And see, there's fallout. So it's always nice to do your eyes first so you don't ruin your concealer, foundation, and everything else. I'm keeping this color very low on the lid because with this type of like reddish purpley brown, it can definitely look like a bruise if you're not careful. So I really just like to keep it very low on the lid and make sure I don't go too far up into the crease. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with that brush. This is from BH. I use this blending brush all the time, and it's what I used with Pink Nude, but I'm not going to pick up any extra product, and I'm just going to blend it around to kind of blend out that color. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with, where's the brush? This one. This is an e.l.f. crease brush, and it's a very tiny crease brush. So I love to use this with dark colors. And I'm going to take the shade Dark Brown. It's a nice matte brown. And again, it's not warm or cool. It's very neutral. And I'm just going to place this right into the crease. Okay, and now I'm going to blend that out again. With darker looks, it's all about the blending. So it really gotta blend, blend, blend till your fingers are bleeding. Okay, I mean, that's dramatic, but you know what I'm saying. So, kind of feeling this look, but I'm definitely gonna pick up a little bit more pink nude. Blend it around. Now I'm going to take another e.l.f. crease brush. I have two of these because I use them interchangeably all the time. And I'm going to pick up some jet black. This is a very, very black matte eyeshadow. So just really be careful with it. Pick up a little bit of product at a time. And I'm just going to darken up that outer corner. I'm not going to go too crazy on the black. I'm just going to darken it up a little bit. I might go a little bit more into the black when I do my liner, but for right now we are going to leave it like so. Now I always kind of feel like my eyeshadow looks messy until I have my liner and my lashes and like everything done. So right now it's looking okay. I hope that it looks better in the next couple minutes next hour when I finish my makeup. Alright, so I'm just going to wipe off the excess. You can use tape, but I just chose not to because it's in the other room and I didn't feel like going to get it. And I also didn't really want to go too like sharp and crazy. So I just wanted to just clean that up a little bit though. And then we are going to put the eyeshadow aside. And I am going to set this with my e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal, which is what I do all the time because it makes your eyeshadow stay literally on for like literally ever. So I'm just taking a little bit and dotting it. I just used a little because if you use too much, it can like crease a little bit because it is a liquid on top of a powder. So that is the way that looks. I really kind of wish this shade, the one that I used on the lid, Amethyst, was a little bit more shimmery. I just feel like it's not giving me enough shimmer, but that's okay. We will see. All right, now I'm going to move on to my face, and the first thing is first, I'm going to do my correcting with my Pixi Brightening Concentrate little pot. This is a really nice peach tone corrector, and I'm just going to dot this in the caverns where it's nice and dark. And then I'm going to go in with foundation, because I'm using my Covergirl Clean Matte BB. Love this stuff. I did a whole review on it, so I will link that for you guys if you definitely want to check that out. And I am just going to be using this Morphe brush. This is the M439, and I just kind of swirl it into my skin. I pick up a little bit of product at a time because you don't really need a whole lot with this. It has really good coverage. And see, I still have so much product left on my hand because it really doesn't take a lot of product to cover my entire face. So I love that. And then I'm going to go in and conceal a few blemishes. I am going to use my NYX Got You Covered concealer, which is amazing. I love this concealer. So good. It is life-changing. Where's my brush? Raw her. Okay. So I literally just squeeze a little bit out and then just take it on a really small concealer brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I have just a few. It's that time of the month, so. Okay, so I just kind of dot that, and then I take a damp beauty blender. And now I'm going to do my under eye concealer and highlighting business, and I'm using my Maybelline Age Rewind Brightener, which I think like this broke because it doesn't click anymore. So I don't know if more product is coming out, or I don't know what's going on. But it still works, so I'm into it. Okay. Woo! Very brightening. Just put a little there. Down the bridge of the nose a little bit on the chin. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my, what is this? Damp beauty sponge. Okay, now I'm just going to take that brush that I used for my foundation and just kind of run it, blend all the edges together so it doesn't look like super crazy, you know? Okay, and now I'm going to set that under eye highlight with the NYX HD Powder in Banana. This is a really, really good setting powder from the drugstore. I love it. So I just set that. Okay, and then I don't really want to set my entire face with that powder, so I am going to go in with my e.l.f. Beautifully Bare powder. I have really been loving this as well, and I have the shade, Fair Light. And this is just a Real Techniques powder brush. It's really big, and I love it. Okay, and now I'm going to bronze the skin, and I'm going to use my Essence Sun Club bronzer. It's a big old honkin' pan, and I have the lighter skin one. Oh my god, this bronzer smells so good. Oh my god, I hit pan. Oh. Okay, moving on. I love this bronzer because it's so hard to overdo it. It's like goof proof. It is great. So if you're looking for a really super cheap, great bronzer and you're a beginner of makeup, or you just don't want to worry about piling too much product on, definitely check this one out. It is so good. I found mine at Target, but I believe you can find them at Ulta as well. And now I'm also going to use an Essence product for contouring, and I'm going to use the contour powder. This one is in medium. And it comes with a highlight, but I don't really like the highlight. I just like the contour. So I just take a little bit of that. This is the e.l.f. Mineral Brush, my favorite contour brush. And I just contour the cheekbones a little, not too much. Because I don't know. For some reason, I just don't really like the whole super harsh contour. And then I'm just going to take that powder brush again and just kind of blend. Make sure everything's nice and blended. And then for blush, I'm going to use Milani Romantic Rose. Love this blush. I think it'll look really pretty with the eyes that we have going on. Taking some of this. This is a Sonia Kashuk blush brush from, I don't know, some set. Okay. And for highlight, I'm going to use this one. This is the Mercier Matte Radiance. I haven't used this one in quite a while. I haven't really been using like one specific highlighter lately. I just kind of open my drawer every day and just see what I haven't used. And today it was the Matte Radiance. But it is gorgeous. Even if you have mature skin, this looks beautiful. Just of how like glowy it is. It's not super shimmery. It's just really, really nice. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the nose. Love it. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and fill in the brows, and I'm going to do that off camera. I will have a brow routine coming for you guys where I use my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift Pencil. I'm planning on filming that soon, so until then I'm just going to continue to do my brows off camera because it's kind of boring to watch over and over. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are done, and I'm going to finish up the eyes. I am going to go in with Amethyst a little bit more. And I'm just going to actually wet my brush with a little bit of the Makeup Lock and Seal. Just a little bit. And I am going to put that on the lid. The Lock and Seal just makes it a little bit more intense. So I'm into it. Into it, guys. I am going to work on the lower lash line, and I am going to take, if I can find it, here it is. Okay, I'm going to take a flat liner brush, and I am going to take the shade Dark Brown and just press that into my lower lash line. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of the black and just press it just on the outer corner so we can really have that whole outer corner dark on the upper lid and the lower lash line. And then I am going to blend that out with a little bit of Amethyst, which, yes, I know this is a shimmer and technically you're not supposed to do this with shimmer, but I don't really care. I think I'm going to leave the eyeshadow alone, and I'm going to line my eyes with the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Okay, so because I made that wing a little bit bigger than I intended, I am going to go in with some more black. And I'm just going to kind of draw like from the end of my wing up into the crease just to kind of connect everything. Okay, now I'm going to take this Morphe brush. This is the M330, and I'm going to take a little bit of clay. This is just a nice kind of warm brown, and I'm just going to blend that around the edges. This is oftentimes what happens when I do my eyeshadow. I just kind of, I do it and then I go away and then I come back and I do a little bit more and then I do something else and then I come back. It's just never really like finished for me. I always just kind of am playing around until it's exactly the way I want it. So I'm going to take an angled brush and take a little bit of that black and just kind of set the liner. And what I did on the outer corner, I literally just took this and I set the liner and then I just brushed it up, and I'm going to blend it out, but that way you can't really see the liner. It's almost just like the liner like fades. And then, like I said, I'm going to blend that again. There's no extra product on this brush. I'm just, well, like blending it. Yeah, I like that. Sometimes when I do a longer wing than I kind of intended to and I don't really want to fix it or like wipe it up, I just kind of add some black shadow, and especially when I'm doing like a smoky look, and everything just seems to work out. So, like I said, I'm always playing. I always pick up more product. Again, I'm going to go in with that clay and just go around the edges. And this is why I love to use smaller brushes, because it really makes it easy to kind of keep all the product exactly where you want it. If I would have used that black with too big of a brush, it would have really been way too messy and I would have looked like I have a black eye. But instead, because I used a smaller brush, it just left the product exactly where I wanted it. Okay, and then I am going to take a little bit more of that black on the lower lash line and just kind of connect, again, the wing. Ooh. Okay. And then just blend. Okay. Now there is a little bit of fallout, but all I'm going to do is just take my powder brush and just sweep it all away now. Okay, and we are officially good to go with lashes. I am going to first use the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and then I'm going to pop on some falsies, and I'm going to be using these. These are from Salon Perfect, and these are the number 614s. I just thought that they looked so pretty. Let me show them to you guys up close. They're very long, so hopefully they're not like too long, and they definitely have that little bit of a cat eye, like they're longer on the outside. Super in love with these, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I will be back to do the lips and finish up this look. So lashes are on, and I am loving these. They are so long and wispy and just absolutely gorgeous. I am going to hit them with a little bit of mascara at the root just to blend them in with my natural lashes. I just cannot get over how long these suckers are. Like, woo, they are long, but I love it. And so I'm just, like I said, blending in my regular lashes. And then I am, or actually what I already did off camera while my lash glue was drying is I did line my upper waterline and my lower waterline with the Essence Gel eyeliner pencil in Cocoa Bean. This is just the brown one. I just kind of did all of that to really make it nice and dark and brown. And now I'm going to highlight the eyes, and I'm going to use this itty little bitty brush, if I could find it, from Eco Tools. I use it all the time, and I'm going to take the shade Light Gold, and it's a really pretty like light gold yellowy highlight. I'm just going to hit the brow bone. And now I'm going to do some lower lash mascara, and I'm using the Covergirl Clump Crusher. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with this lip liner from Marc Jacobs. It is in the shade, what are you? I believe it's Primrose. Yeah, Primrose. And then I'm going to take this lipstick from Maybelline. This is one of the new Loaded Bowls in the shade Mauve. Okay guys, so this look is complete. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing the new Lorac Pro 3 in action. I really do like that palette, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!